All right, boys and girls, welcome to another episode of Team Green Fishing. We're out here today at a pond over in Spring. That's Shauna back there. She's currently fishing for some bluegill or whatever else she got with some Spam in a cork, of course. And there's Green Girl. But anyway, so we're out here today, just kind of relaxing on Memorial Day, trying to get some bass. There's another kid here who got a bass earlier today. What I'm using today is Texas rig with that one bait that Peyton picked out earlier. Another episode. So trying to see if we can get anything out here. So we've been out here about maybe 20-30 minutes so far, and there's just been really no luck. We've been kind of hopping around everywhere, just not really anything biting. At one little bite earlier, but that's about it. And just trying to make the best of it. But it's just all about going out and having fun. So she's a little camera shy. A little bit. But anyway, so a recap of what we did earlier today. So Shauna actually caught a bluegill after she'd been getting a lot of help from him before. She couldn't catch him to save her life, but what we were doing is we had a perfect little bluegill pole, little foot long Shakespeare rod and reel, like one of the kids' style ones, and we were using Spam of all things. We had some Spam for breakfast this morning, some Spam eggs and English muffin, which is delicious, by the way. Anyway, so she was using that for bait, and finally caught one. And then she was really the only one to catch one. I caught one, but it got off before I could get it in because it didn't really have the hook set on it. But other than that, that's really it. I used a Texas rig with two different worms on them. I used one wacky rig worm. It was a blue one. Then I used a natural color, kind of like a pumpkin green one, with a little swim tail on it. Didn't catch anything. She actually used a Texas rig as well. She used a blue craw and didn't catch anything. It's just, it was late in the afternoon, so you know what they say about fishing, you gotta either be there really early or really late. So we weren't there at a prime time. But Green Girl, got anything to add to that? No? Camera shy still. At least I got it on camera this time. Look at that beautiful woman. Anyway, so we're still going to continue to use Peyton's baits and see if we can catch something. So the boat is still under construction. It's probably going to be under construction for a while. It kind of got put on the back burner for a few weeks due to some life events. Things just kind of got a little crazy for us. We're moving into a one-bedroom, or I'm sorry, not a one-bedroom apartment. We're moving into a two-bedroom apartment now, and it's on the first floor, so we're going to start moving soon. We got to start packing, and some other stuff's going on too, so it's just going to be a while before we really have the time to allocate to doing that. But we're excited about getting it done and getting it back on the water. It's going to be fun with new interior, new seats, and a new floor. We can finally get the babies on it and not really be afraid of them getting hurt or stabbed by any fiberglass or rotten wood from the floor sticking out or anything like that. So that'll be good. And soon we'll be able to get Shauna on the tube too. Hopefully Bentley and Peyton too, and we'll go from there. Maybe one day soon we can get Jesse on there.
Did we mention the turtle?
Oh yeah, so Shauna also caught a turtle. Little guy just grabbed onto the Spam and would not let go. He wasn't even hooked. He didn't want to let go of the hook for whatever reason. He was mad too. It was just a little red ear turtle.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a red ear turtle. A good sized one too. I even caught one, but he spat it out, and she caught another one, and it spat it out at her and came flying at her and scared her a little bit. Flying hooks are usually something not to be too I guess, happy with, maybe?
Mm-hmm.
It's definitely a safety concern. Anyway, so now we're about to put some steaks on the grill. I got her that grill for her birthday.
Thank you, by the way.
You're welcome. And she actually cooked some fajita chicken the other night on it. It was really good. She did good. It was our first time ever grilling. I've been grilling on it a little bit myself to kind of help teach her how to grill, and that she's getting it. She's getting it down. This is going to be the second time she's grilled by herself. I'm going to let her do it all on her own, and I'm sure she's going to do great. So, yay, happy Memorial Weekend, and thank you for all the veterans and for all those who didn't return or the sacrifices that were made through the rest of the veterans. I'm a veteran myself. In fact, I actually just joined the active reserve again for the Navy. So thank you to all my brothers and sisters. And we'll see you on the next episode. Peace. Bye. These girls are very Irish. They burn pretty easily. Me, on the other hand, I don't really get burned. Like, I usually have a farmer's tan like all year round. And my dad, if anything, he looks like he was Hispanic because he was so dark. He's always working outside though, for the most part. So, but yeah, we'll see how these steaks are. I'm sure they're gonna be delicious. Oh yeah, look at that. Yeah, girl, get it, get it. Yum. You remember what kind of steak that was, baby?
Sirloin.
Sirloin steak. Yeah, buddy. Good stuff. One thing I love more than fishing is steak. Let's see what the final verdict is on this steak.
It's tender. I think it's good. Seems like not how I like it.
Nope.
You want me to cook it longer for you?
That's fine. That's good.
Babe?
Yeah, it looks good. I don't hear it mooing whenever you cut it, so
Aw.
it's fine.
Yeah.
That looks good, Mom.
Okay.
Yum.